guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming kind of a mishmash of things. We're gonna do a Colourpop haul, a Colourpop swatch party, a first impressions video. It's gonna be all the things. So if you're curious to see some of the new products from Colourpop, here's some first impression thoughts, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. We're testing out a bunch of new products, which is one of my favorite things to do here on my channel. I also love to do new makeup release videos, anti-haul videos, ranking videos. We do all the things here. So if that sounds interesting to you, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell. I am planning on posting every day up until Christmas. I'm trying to do Vlogmas. We'll see how it goes. We'll talk more about that in this video. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay guys, I'm like full-blown mom life these days. So, you know, if we're gonna do the makeup, the hair is just gonna remain in a ponytail. I did try to like blow dry it last night, but postpartum sweats is a real thing. Anyways, I'm so excited because I paid for expedited shipping on this Colourpop order. I really wanted to get this up before their Black Friday sale ended, but I had a video go up yesterday, which when you're seeing this would be like 2 days ago. And so I decided, you know what, I can get this video posted in time for their holiday sale. So around Christmas time, if you celebrate Christmas or the holidays, I'm sure they'll have more sales coming up. So I thought it would be fun to do some swatches, try out all these products I just got. So we'll see how far I get. But let me show you what I got first, and then we'll get into swatches, and then we'll do some makeup looks. So I did get the new Rudolph palette. This wasn't on sale for Black Friday, but I figured since I was placing the order, I might as well go for it. So here is what the palette looks like. This was totally a nostalgia purchase. I think I even said that I didn't think this palette was that exciting, and I really don't think it is, but I just thought the packaging was so cute, so I had to have it. Even the box packaging is so adorable. Look at, so Christmassy. So I did get my hands on the Rudolph palette, and then I also grabbed the Mandalorian palette. This is their second palette. They did the child palette last year, and now we have the Mandalorian. This packaging is gorgeous. I even sent it to my husband. I was like, look at this packaging. Like, it's so cool. And especially for people that love this series, like how fun is that? And then here's the box packaging for that as well. And then I decided, I think this was on sale, so I grabbed the Nightmare Before Christmas palette. I said I wasn't gonna get it, but honestly, I don't think I've bought that much Colourpop this year. I feel like I've been pretty selective, and I just thought this palette was kind of interesting, so I went for it. I can definitely see this just like being a part of my collection. So those are some of the palettes I picked up. Then I picked up this set because I was like curious. I've heard my friend Amanda rave about this Level Up mascara. So I grabbed the Level Up mascara, and then they had a set with their new eyeshadow primer. This is the Party Proof Eye Primer, and I got the shade Caramel. I really like my Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer, but I figured I was kind of curious, so I did grab that. This mascara tube is so skinny. It's almost like a marker. So that'll be interesting to see how that does. And then the 3 volts I grabbed are the eyeliner, the lip pencils, and then this I'm so excited for. So let's see here. This is the lip pencil volt, and we have 10 shades, and they're all 0.035 ounces. So I thought this was a really nice little set, and I believe this was under $20 on sale. So I grabbed it. And then It's a Dream Cream Gel Liner Volt. I love their eye pencils, so I grabbed that, and it wasn't too expensive either. There's 10 shades in here too. I feel like I might have some of these shades, but I'm gonna swatch all of them for you. And then this is the eyeshadow volt, and I'm so excited. How cute is this packaging? I've seen my friends that get PR from Colourpop kind of show these, but I'm so excited. These color stories were so cute. I'm wondering if I want to keep the neutral ones to give to friends, because I don't know if I'll get much use out of them myself, but Oh my gosh, I saw my friend Amanda swatch these and they just look so beautiful. So this is All a Flutter, which is like the neutral one. So I think this one might find a home with a friend just because I probably don't need this color story. So I won't swatch that one. And then this pink one called Over the Cocoon was another one I was contemplating. Ooh, this is cute. It's more like a burgundy actually, and it's really pretty. Wow. I love how like deep this is, like more jewel tone. So we'll see. I might keep this one for myself, or I might end up gifting it to a friend. Is it focusing? So there's that. The next one that I thought was pretty that wasn't expected. I wasn't sure I was gonna be really interested in this, but it looked beautiful. This is On a Wing, and it's like a really pretty purpley cool tone palette, and look at that gorgeous purple at the end. It's like a nice dark purple. This wolf is really cool, even if you want to keep them all to yourself or give them to friends. Like, how fun. And then the blue one was so interesting. This is a neutral mixed with some blues. Kind of gives me the vibes of that Viseart palette that I just showed you guys. This is called Social Butterfly. How pretty. Oh my gosh. And I love that they did some dark colorful mattes. You guys know me, I'm always saying, give me the colorful mattes, please. Don't just give me a colorful palette and a bunch of neutral mattes. So here's the green palette, and this one's called Fly Away. I don't know if they're gonna launch these individually. I really hope they do, but I could only get them in the vault, so I went ahead and got them in the vault. But I think a great way to get these is just to split them up amongst friends. This one kind of reminds me of the Child Palette Color Story. So if you have that, maybe you don't need this one. And let's go ahead and get into some swatches now because I'm excited to see how these all look. Okay, so first we're gonna look at the eye pencils. So here are the eyeliner swatches. And I just thought this was such a good deal. I think it's like under $25 when I got it. I don't know what the price is, but I can put it on the screen if you guys are interested. But these shades are so gorgeous and I know I'll get a lot of use out of them. Okay, next I'm gonna swatch the lip pencil Volt. This is the You're the Bestie lip pencil Volt. Now, ooh, this is cute. It opens up like this. Again, this would be a fun one to split amongst your friends if you don't want all the shades and things like that. Where am I going to swatch these? Can I swatch them right here? Okay, maybe so. Okay, so let's swatch. Ooh, this color is pretty. I also have a lip Volt from last year. And I will confess, I don't use these a ton. But like I said, it was 20 bucks. That was such a good deal. I couldn't help myself. So this is the shade BFF. And let me just swatch them all. And so here are all the swatches of the lip pencils. Hopefully you guys are able to get a good look at it. Please feel free to pause the video and take a look if you're having a hard time seeing it. Hopefully everything's in focus. Trying to do the best I can here. Okay, so on this hand, I'm going to swatch these little volts here. Let's see. So I'm going to start off with the green one called Fly Away because honestly, that's the one that really caught my attention. So it's 5 shades for this palette. And we have Twirl, we have Hoover, we have Astral Lands, we have Whirly, and we have Aviator. So that's that Quint. Okay, next let's do the blue one because that's the other one I'm interested in called Social Butterfly. So 2 neutrals and 3 blues. And those shades are Joy Joy, Air Crew, To the Sky, Soar, and Fly High. And then I think I'm going to keep the purple. I really kind of want to keep all of these. I know I'm not going to use them all, so I really shouldn't. The burgundy one is really calling my name too, but I'm going to wait on swatching Over the Cocoon and All a Flutter just because I feel like I could gift these to friends. But here's a look at these two in case you guys are curious. They're very pretty and I think they would pair really nicely together too. So either somebody's getting them for Christmas or they're gonna go in a giveaway. I haven't really contemplated a giveaway at this moment, but I definitely have enough stuff to put in a giveaway. Okay, the last one we're gonna swatch is the purple called On a Wing, and then their rose palette, the one that came out, the mega palette, was so tempting, but by the time I decided to maybe go for it, it had already sold out. Like the brushes and the shadow palette set had sold out, so then I just decided I wasn't gonna get it. So there's the On a Wing palette, and the shade names are Takeoff, Spacey, Flight Thing, Cirrus, and Hope So. So pretty. Oh my goodness. And on my Instagram, if you guys follow me on Instagram or you don't follow me, I think it's always linked in my description box, but I have a highlight called Tan Girl Swatches, and anytime I swatch a palette, I try to include it in that highlight in case you guys want to go back and see what something swatched like on my skin tone. Okay, so now I'm gonna swatch the Mandalorian palette because I'm so curious about this one. It kind of reminds me of the Juvia's Place palette. Which one is it? It's like the cool tone one that's like earthy looking. I'll have to throw up a picture for you guys because I'm blanking on the name. The Nomad palette, that's what it's called. Sorry, I just remembered. It kind of has that vibe to it. It's very much like the Mandalorian color story, I believe. So, not really my favorite color story, but I definitely wanted this just to have in my collection. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Okay, so here are the swatches of the Mandalorian palette. We have, oh gosh, Beskar Steel. I'm gonna not say the names. I'm gonna not say the names before I embarrass myself, but here are the 9 shades in the Mandalorian palette. Okay, next I'm gonna swatch this one, the Nightmare Before Christmas palette. I figure I will swatch all of these so that in case you guys are watching this video before a Colourpop sale, because you're trying to figure out, like, should I make the plunge? Maybe this would be kind of helpful. And honestly, I'm so excited that you guys are excited about swatch parties coming back, because honestly, I thought it was kind of a not so exciting, interesting video, but it's been fun and I've really been enjoying the comments. So the goal is always, of course, not to buy this much, but at least this way you guys can get some ideas of how the shades look in the palette. Because I think video is just so nice. Like, I love Instagram and I love the creators on Instagram. But man, oh man, do I always enjoy seeing swatches on video, just because it really helps see like the dimension and the depth of the shadows. So, wow, this is an interesting color story. This is really cool. Okay, so here is the Nightmare Before Christmas swatches. We've got Zero, which is that first shimmer shade. Then we have Meant to Be, Dear Friend. Next is a gray shade called In My Bones. Then we have Pumpkin Patch, Christmas Town, Frog's Breath, and Dr. Frankenstein. That whole middle row is all metallics. And then this last row is so fun. We have What's This? Sandy Claus, Everybody Scream, and Halloween Town is that last row. So those last 3 bright matte shades are so pretty, and then the last shade is called Halloween Town, and it's a black with a ton of rainbow shimmer in it. And then let's go ahead and swatch the Rudolph palette, because that's the last thing in this haul that I need to swatch, and then we can get into an eyeshadow look. This palette does have the most amount of shades though, so it's gonna be a minute, but this first row is definitely soups boring. Okay, so here are the swatches of the Rudolph palette. So the first couple of shades are kind of light, so if you're tan or dark, I don't know how much you're gonna love this, but we've got the North Pole is the first shade, then we have Mush Mush, Independent Together, Eat Eat, Lots of Tinsel, Elf Practice, Mischief Toys, Handsome Nose, and then they get a little darker, which is nice. We have Snowbank, Little Buck, Christmas Time, It's a Beautiful Matte Green, Gadzooks, I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. And then we have Up, Up, and Away, Full Power, and Ready Santa. So those are the swatches. of the Rudolph palette. I did have to grab my Christmas morning palette from Give Me Glow because you guys know I'm such an indie makeup collector as well. And I feel like this palette is very similar to Give Me Glow. So if you've been wanting to get the Give Me Glow palette, but you haven't been able to get your hands on it, then maybe consider picking up the Rudolph palette from Colourpop, especially with it being on sale and stuff like that. You might end up having a better deal with this one, but yeah, it's a super cute palette. Definitely one that reminds me of the holiday time. So very, very fun. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a makeup look now that we've swatched everything. I hope that was useful. I think I'm going to use these palettes in this video, but if you guys want to see any eye looks with the other Colourpop palettes I swatched in this video, or if you want to see any looks from swatch parties in the past or in the future, feel free to leave me a comment because it really helps me decide what to film with next. And I'm happy to do that because, I mean, filming every day and uploading every day is no joke. So we can see what we can do. But here is what the Colourpop eye primer looks like. I'm not very impressed. It looks kind of like it's very dry. And it didn't pick up much on this applicator. So let's see. It's very creamy. I do like that it's a squeezy tube because you can like squeeze it out. So we'll see. The Juvia's Place one is very watery. So I'm used to dealing with that one because you have to be really careful on how you squeeze it because a ton will come out. And I do have some concealer on my lid already, but I want to do primer just to see what this primer is like. First impression, not very impressed. Would rather use my Juvia's Place primer, that's for sure. Anyway, okay, so as far as an eye look goes, I kind of want to combine them all, but I know I can't do that. So let's start off. I know for sure I want to use this green one just to see what it's like. So let's start off with that. And I need a blending brush, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to clean my brushes. I need to clean my brushes. I feel like I'm always saying that to you guys though. Okay, let's grab this Rephr 01 and I'm gonna go into the shade Whirly, which is this beautiful khaki color. Did they not send me a palette? I just realized. I'm pretty sure I ordered the NBA collection palette. Did I not? I did. Oh my gosh, they didn't send me my Celtics palette. Huh. Good thing I remembered that because yeah, it says here that I ordered the Boston Celtics palette the nightmare before Christmas, the Mandalorian, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the 3 volts, and the mascara and the eye primer. Imagine if I hadn't remembered that. I would have never checked the receipt. What? It always haunts me, and maybe this is silly. You guys can tell me if it's silly, but it always haunts me, like the things I've forgotten about. Like, you know, you think of like the stuff you paid for at the grocery store, but you just like left it that you forgot about, or things that you just misplaced and you are so overwhelmed with things that you don't even know that you lost it. Like, do you guys ever think about that? Because I do. Okay, so that shade's really pretty. It's definitely like a grungy color. And I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to try the shade Hope So from the purple palette in the outer corner just to see. Ooh, that's a pretty color combo. Khaki with purple. I don't think I've ever done that. That's so pretty. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to be a little bit more adventurous with mixing colors because I feel like for so long I was stuck in like the monochromatic train and I was just doing greens or blues and not really trying to be adventurous. So I'm trying to be adventurous and playing with different color combos. But man, I'm so worried that they will drag their feet on sending me the Celtics one. Hopefully they won't. I can't believe I didn't even notice that until just now. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna do this eye with the same brush. I just cleaned it off. I'm gonna go into the shade Soar from the blue. It's the lighter matte blue. So we're gonna try that in the crease. Ooh, these are such pretty like grungy mattes. I feel like Angie would be all over these little quints because she loves dark mattes. And again, I feel like I'm always on here going like, give me colorful mattes. I don't want neutral mattes with colorful metallics. Like, and I feel like they nailed it with this little collection. I mean, I could have ditched the 2 neutrals in this palette, but at least they gave me 2 blues that I could work with. This is such a pretty color. It's like a grungy sky blue, and it's working pretty nice. I don't know if I love the primer. It's doing its job, but I'm not sure. Okay, next I'm gonna go into Fly High, which is the dark blue. So we're gonna make this the monochromatic eye, I think, because I was very curious about that dark blue shade. Okay, that's really pretty and I like it. I like it a lot. I wish I had a darker black to kind of contrast it, but I'm just gonna leave it because sometimes you do the most and then it doesn't end up working out the way you hope. So I'm just gonna leave it. And then for the lid of this one, I know I said monochromatic, but I kind of want to add this purple on this side. So let's grab a flat brush. I'm gonna grab the Sigma one. This is the E55. And I'm gonna go into Flight Thing and I'm gonna coat that on the brush. I'm gonna spray the brush and we're just gonna apply that from inner to mid lid. Okay. And then I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Twirl and I'm gonna put that on my other eye. And this is going from inner corner. This metallic is really nice. It's so pretty and vibrant. Love that for me. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of Flight Thing and put it on the outer corner here, just to blend that light green with the purple outer corner. That's such a pretty color combo. What do you guys think? Is it weird? I've never done a grungy green purple lid, so let me know what you think. And then I'm gonna go into the blue and go to the sky, which is the metallic blue in here. And we're gonna spray that and we're gonna add that on the outer corner. This shade reminds me of the Super Shock in the shade Coconut, if you guys remember that shade. I haven't owned a Super Shock in a hot second, but I remember how pretty Coconut was. It's like a beautiful blue purple shade. I'm gonna go back into Flight Thing and add a little bit more just to blend those two together. I'm also gonna try Takeoff because Flight Thing is not as bright. I wanted it to be like a bright purple, but that's what we got. So that's pretty nice. And I'm just grabbing this rougher brush and blending. There's quite a bit of mess on this eye, under the eye. I think it's just because that rougher brush was kind of a bigger, fluffy blending brush. So I'm just dusting off the, oh gosh, I got like eyeshadow on my nose. Anyway, so those two looks are pretty much done. Now we need to do the lower lash line. So let me grab my new pencils. And for this eye, we're gonna do the green in the shade Wildcat. It's like that olive green. And I'm gonna do a little bit of the purple too, because why not? This is such a cool color. This is called Visuals. I don't think this is eye safe, but your discretion is advised. And then on this eye, I'm going to use the dark blue called DTLA. That's so creamy. Yay. I have some Colourpop liners that are like my go-to. I need to add that to my go-to liner stash because some of them I couldn't care less about, which is why I need to do an eyeliner declutter. Okay, grab my handy dandy pencil brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Fly High, which is that dark blue, and we're just gonna connect the upstairs to the downstairs. God, that blue is so vibrant. I have like eye wrinkles down here, so like the lower lash line is wild. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Flight Thing, which is the purple, and we're just gonna pull that along the lower lash line just to blend the shades. I'm also gonna do Takeoff in the inner corner just to brighten things up. Very like galaxy-esque vibes on that side. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go into Whirly in the green palette and just start smoking out that lower lash line where the liner is. So the purple side, and just kind of connect that up and down. Okay, hopefully that's cute. And then I'm gonna go into Twirl and just put that on the inner corner. Okay, so these are very dramatic makeup looks, but I want to test out the mascara because I'm so curious. Like I said, I had a few friends that have been raving about this mascara, so I want to know. Go ahead and curl those lashes. My other lash curler I still have in my hospital makeup bag. So. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Ooh, I like this wand. I've tried other mascaras from Colourpop in the past. I remember the first mascara they ever came out with, they did a lot of colors. I don't know if they still stock that one. I didn't like that one, but this, I like the wand or the brush, the applicator, whatever you want to call it. It's really doing a good job of separating my lashes. And I like that I can use it on the lower lash line. So I can do blush and highlighter while we wait for that to dry. So I've been loving my Melt blush palette. I have a bunch of Colourpop blushes, but I'm not going to grab those. I'm going to use the shade Vita, which has been like my favorite. It's like a glowy, peachy blush from the Melt palette. And this brush is from Unicorn Cosmetics. They sent me a PR package. I posted a video with this on Monday. So if you wanted to see that collection in action, you sure can. And then I've been loving this new Pat McGrath highlighter I got from the holiday collection. I don't like my other two Pat McGrath highlighters, but this one, like if you stop buying Pat McGrath highlighters because you didn't like them, maybe consider picking this one up, especially if you're able to get it on a sale, which is what I did. I waited for it to go on sale. I didn't buy it with the holiday sets because I didn't like the other highlighters I had from her, but this one's actually really nice. It has that like really pretty like wet look. Oh, I love it. I wore it to our newborn photos and my photographer kept saying like, I see your highlight. And I was like, yes, queen. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. I'm excited about this mascara. So I've been in a bit of a mascara funk and I've been trying all my favorite mascaras. And you know how sometimes you like use your favorite and you're like, what the heck? That's how I've been feeling. So it's nice to have like a win for a change with the mascaras. Also the fact that it's affordable is nice. Mascara is something I don't like to spend a lot of money on. Also, listen, 2022 is a month away. Can we please manifest the Colourpop PR list for me? Oh my gosh, I just would love to be on their PR list because some of the stuff they come out with is so bomb. Shipping is so slow if you don't pay for expedited, so I would just love to be able to get their stuff fast and show it to you guys and give you my thoughts and stuff like that. But that is pretty much that. I do have lip balm on, but I'm going to take it off because I sure lip balm ruins lip liners. But my lips are still chapped from the hospital. Okay, so here's this color. It's a little bit brighter than what I wanted, but that's okay. And I was wearing lip liner the other day and somebody said I had lips that look like DSL. Look it up, because I had to look it up. I was like, what the heck is DSL? Like, I felt old at that point. So look up what DSL is if you're curious. And then for gloss, I'm going to use this one, which I didn't think I would like this, but this is Divine from Lunar Beauty. It's like this Barbie pink gloss with shimmer, but it's so pretty. And his glosses are so juicy looking, as Kathleen would say. So this is pretty much the end of this very long video. I'm gonna spray my face, I'm gonna put some earrings on, and I'll be right back to give you guys my thoughts on my Colourpop haul. Okay guys, so here is the final look. My earrings and my shirt are both super old. The earrings I got from a local store, so I can't link them, and the shirt is like circa super old from Forever 21, and I always keep saving it. I'm so weird. I save clothes thinking like, I'm gonna wear this on a special occasion, and I'm finally coming to the realization that I work from home and I barely leave my house, especially because I just had a baby. So I'm like, just wear the freaking shirt. It's fine. You can wear it again some other time, but I'm one of those people that'll keep clothes forever, just waiting for the right moment to wear them, and it never comes. So I'm proud of myself. I'm outing myself for my ridiculous habits, but yeah, I finally wore this shirt. I think I've maybe worn this like once or twice before, so I feel good. I feel good. Anyway, let's talk about the things on my face. So I did show you guys the highlighter and the blush palette that I used. So love those. And then for foundation and concealer, I did the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. Love this. And this concealer is one of my new favorites. I have an Ulta haul / video coming soon, so you guys will see like a demo of that concealer. And then I've been loving my Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Infinity Powder. So pretty and gives me such a glowy look. So those are kind of the base products on my face. And then of course my bronzer is the Kosas bronzer. I had that on when I started this video. Actually, let me show it to you because I'm a little bit proud of it. I've been using it a ton, and as you can see, it's really flattening up the dome here. And I've been loving it with this Lunar Beauty brush. So that's kind of my go-to bronzer combo of the winter season. Anyway, as far as the eyeshadow palettes, I did swatch these. Obviously, I haven't used these on my face yet, so I don't really have many thoughts on those. As far as the three little palettes that I used for this eye look, I think these are so cute. I think they did a fun job doing these little quints for the holiday vault set. I think that's really cool from them, so that's really cool. I also love that they included 2 more neutral ones, so if you don't want to use the colorful ones, maybe you can gift those, or if you're like me and you like the colorful ones, you can gift the neutral ones. I love the whole giftability factor of their vaults. And then they also have a neutral one, which is like 5 neutral quints, and then they also have a quad vault that you can buy, and that one looked really pretty. I almost contemplated buying that, but I was like, listen, you hardly ever have time to try out all the Colourpop palettes you buy, so just know. And so I'm happy I picked the more colorful jewel tone vault. So I think they're nice. Are they the best quality Colourpop eyeshadow palettes? I would say no. I think my favorite Colourpop quality has been the Lush Life palette. I think the quality in that palette is phenomenal, and I really liked the metallic shade in this one. The shade Twirl was so stunning. So I definitely feel like there are some shadows in these quints that are better than others. I definitely felt like the Fly High and Soar shades in this quint were really good. This shade Whirly wasn't really my favorite. It's a grungy green, but it didn't blend as nicely, and I really liked the dark purple in this palette. So I feel like there's definitely some differences. This shade Twirl was gorgeous on the inner corner, but then this shade called Flight Thing, not as impactful on this eye. So there's definitely a difference between some of the metallics and the mattes in here, but I think overall for the price point, these are really, really nice. And I'm only showing you the 3 because the 2 neutral ones I'm not going to touch, but I'm very happy with that. And then the liners are, again, a great hit. I thought maybe I didn't need this because I have so many Colourpop liners. Let me show you. So this is my like liner collection. Most of these are Colourpop, but I do want to go through them and declutter some of the shades that don't swatch as nicely. Some of them are a little dry, and that happens. I mean, you know, they're sitting around for quite some time. So here I have another catsuit in here, and I didn't even realize it. So maybe the lesson here is that I need to contemplate a different way to organize my eyeliners, because I definitely just found catsuit in my collection, but that's okay. I love how affordable this set is, and I know from all the Colourpop videos I've watched, a lot of people say this is the one that sells out the fastest. It was in stock though when I looked, and I think the only thing that had sold out was some of the eyeshadow palettes, I think. I don't think any of the Volts had sold out when I was shopping and looking on the Colourpop website. And then I'm not a big lip liner person, but I do think this is a really fun lip liner set. If you just want to buy one set and be done for the year, I think this is a good one to purchase, or you can always split them up amongst friends or things like that. So really like this too. So that's kind of my overall thoughts on some of the things I bought from Colourpop. I will say the primer I'm not impressed with. I don't know how much this is individually, but I definitely prefer my Juvia's Place primer. I do like that it's in a squeezy tube and it has a paddle, but the formula is pretty dry, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'll use it some more, but overall I think I like the Juvia's Place one the most. The mascara I'm very excited about. I love how skinny this tube is. Like, I wish they made more skinny mascaras like this. This is so cute. And I know they have a burgundy and a brown, so we'll see how long this lasts, but I really like this wand so much. So another good product from Colourpop, and my friends did not steer me wrong. So very happy about that. That is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed my first video for Vlogmas. I thought this would be a fun way to kick this one off. So let me know your thoughts on these new products that I picked up from Colourpop. Did you guys buy any of this? Did you shop any exciting Black Friday sales? I made myself a list of all the things I bought. It's bad, it's brutal. I definitely went ham on Black Friday. Bought a lot of nail polish, bought a lot of indie eyeshadow palettes, so that's a lot of what you have to look forward to for Vlogmas. And of course, as usual, I will have my November haul video. I'll also have a November anti-haul and my November palette rankings. So all of that and a bunch of new makeup releases coming your way in the month of December. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much for watching this video. Also, I do have a goal of hitting 11K by the end of the year. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you're subscribing, and I will see you in another video tomorrow. Bye guys!